Hey everyone, it's your boy Impulse back again with the new video. This time we're going to talk about the new Subaru WRX and get a little bit into the 2023 STI. So again, this is another manufacturer pissing off the car community. Upon its release, people have been very disappointed by its new styling. It's been compared to the Subaru Crosstrek combined with a previous generation Honda Civic. And of course the internet went crazy with the memes, which is, expected because it's the freaking internet. Like most jokes, there is some truth behind it. It is a little ugly. However, I think it will grow on people just like the V8 chassis did or the Evo I. I don't know if you guys remember, but in 2015 when the WRX and the STI came out, a lot of people were upset because it looked too much like the Evo. Subaru's days of dropping cars that are universally loved by everyone are long gone. It's not like the last two generations have been classics like the GT chassis, also known as the Bug-Eye, Blob-Eye, and of course the Hawkeye. Another reason why car enthusiasts are upset is because of the lackluster horsepower upgrade that WRX got. It went from making 268 in the previous generation to a sad 271, which probably means it got the split case transmission from the previous WRX, which will hold back the car with future modifications because a lot of Subaru owners like to modify their cars. However, the new 2.4 FA will offer a huge upgrade over the 2.0 FA. Both the 2.4 and the 2.0 are both direct injection turbo. However, the 2.4 has more displacement, which will have a better power band, causing better acceleration and more consistent power throughout the revs. Companies like IAG, which is a huge Subaru aftermarket company, got their hands on a 2.4 from the Ascent. They were able to push out 500 horsepower out of the stock block, which means the USA might finally get their version of the EJ207, which is the badass engine from Japan. Hopefully the transmission won't hold the car back as much. Speaking of transmissions, the WRX will be offered in the 6-speed manual as well as a CVT automatic version. Yeah, I know the thought of a CVT just sounds wrong, but they also did it in the last generation, so just a stupid trend that Subaru's on. Another downside is that the high-end version of the WRX is only going to be available in the CVT version, and that version is going to be called the GT. But Subaru didn't say that there wouldn't be a GT version with the 6-speed. We'll just have to sit and wait to find out if there will ever be the 6-speed. The GT will also have electronically controlled dampeners, which controls the stiffness of the shocks. It's kind of like how the Ford Mustang has Magnarite in it. The interior of the GT looks really good and will have a really big touchscreen and Recaros in the front seats. I think Subaru did a lot of right with the new WRX, but they also did a lot of wrong. Many people hate the ugly fenders that kind of make the car look cheap. There's been a few renders of the fenders being paint matched with it lowered and it looks a lot better. And given time, I think with some aftermarket support, I think the car will grow on people. The performance transmission just seems kind of like a joke. Feels like they were trying to hide the fact that it was a CVT. I drove the last generation WRX with the CVT and it just felt terrible. No offense to people who own the CVT, but I've been hearing a lot of talk about the new CVT and that it feels 10 times better. So I'm really looking forward to see how much better it is and if it actually is a viable option. The 3 horsepower jump felt like a slap in the face, especially when you got the Veloster N, which is a car that's making more power for cheaper. The Veloster N is rated at 270 some horsepower, but that's to the wheel. People put it on the dyno and it's putting that down to the wheels. And the N, it only loses to the Civic Type R, which is one of the fastest 4-cylinders in the States. The STI will have to make up a lot of ground to keep up with the likes of the Veloster N and the Civic Type R, especially with the new Type R coming out as well soon. The STI is supposed to make around 345 horsepower, which is quite a bit of an upgrade, around 30 horsepower compared to the previous generation, around 310, 315. There's going to be more info on the STI coming out soon because it's going to be officially unveiled at the Tokyo Auto Show on January 14th. So once that information comes out, I'll let you guys know what's going on with the new STI. Thanks guys for your time, and if you guys liked the video, go ahead and like it. Drop a comment, let me know your thoughts and opinions on it. Go ahead and subscribe for more content like this. It's been your boy Impulse, and I'll see you guys in the next video.